some particular tunes that I have just come across. And so let's hope this works the way I expect it to. I'm playing from a fun songbook that's from Camp Moshova from like 1985. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and and oh, what a feeling when my soul lit through the ceiling and on up through heaven I did fly. When I got there they did say, Al, it's happened this way. You slipped upon the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. Please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. Rather have them cut pass me all around. Throw my brain and take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Throw my socks I'd sell my heart to the jungle man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. Rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain to the hurricane, the blind can have my eyes. The deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my feet to the footloose, fearless, fancy free. Give my heart to the needy, don't pull that stuff on me. Well, hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth way down south and kiss my throw my brain to the hurricane, the blind can have my eyes. The deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, that's a little John Prine song for you to get things started. So this next one is a classic that we used to sing. God, I've sung this song so many times. I'm not even sure who wrote it, but maybe somebody out there knows. Mama's in the kitchen, baby's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, baby's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, baby's in the hall. He don't talk to me at all because we got the separation blues. See that fly crawling on that wall. See that fly crawling on that wall. See that fly crawling off that wall. He won't talk to Mr. Spider at all because they got the separation blues. Last 5 words John the Baptist said. Last 5 words John the Baptist said. Last 5 words John the Baptist said before they went and chopped off his head. He's got in the fields, man in the kitchen, women in the fields, man in in the kitchen, women in the fields. You ain't got no sex appeal because we got the separation blues. Anne Boleyn was a woman, Henry was her man. Now all of England is Anglican because we got the separation blues. If your leader don't treat you right, well, if your leader don't treat you right, if your leader don't treat you right, we're gonna have a revolution tonight because we got the separation blues. Separation blues. How about that? I haven't sang that song in a long time. Well, this next one's pretty typical for the camp that I went to. It's called Dark as a Dungeon. Made this song, but Phil Oakes or Pete Seeger or one of those guys or gals. Come, all ye young fellows, so young and so fine. Give me a second here, just gonna make this a little, yeah. Oh, wow, it's a little too big. There we go. Yeah. Let's see, one more, a little bit. Yeah. Come, all you young fellows, so young and so fine, and seek not your fortunes way down into mine. It'll form like a habit and seep through your soul till the stream of your blood runs as black as the coal. Well, it's dark as a dungeon and damp as the dew. A man I have known in my day who lived just to labor his whole life away, like a thief with his dope or a drunk his wine. A man will have lust for the Lord. The pleasures are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. Well, it's dark as a dungeon way down in my minds. Well, I hope when I die and the ages will roll, my body will blacken and turn into gold. Then I'll look from the door of my heavenly home and pity the miner who's digging my bones. Well, it's dark as a dungeon and damp as a dew, where the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mines. It's dark as a dungeon and damp as a dew, where the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mines. Just imagine a group of 12 to 17-year-olds belting that song out together. That's how it worked. Well, this next song, I think is, well, it looks like it's just a shortened version of this, so I'll just do it. It's called Little Boxes. I think Malvina Reynolds wrote the song. Pretty sure. what's really fun about this song, Little Boxes, I mean, there's many things. I kind of grew up in a suburb of Little Boxes, but if you watch the show Weeds, I think that's what it's called, Weeds. Every intro um, to the show is a different version of this song, and it's fascinating. It's just each time done by a different musician. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes. Boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they all made out of ticky-tacky. They all look just the same. And the people in the houses all go to the university where they all put into boxes, and they all look just the same. And there's doctors and there's lawyers and business executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. School, and the children go to summer camp, and then to the university where they're all put into boxes, and they all come out just the same. And the boys go into business, and they marry and raise a family in boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And there's green ones, and there's pink ones, blue ones, and yellow ones, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. That's interesting. I haven't sung that one in forever. Oh, this is a fun song. We'll get right into this in a second. I want to do one thing real quick. I'm going to just forward this on to, if I can. Let's see if I can do something real quick. By the way, if you want to comment on this little program while I'm doing it, feel free to. And yeah, like that. Say your name. That will make everything go better on my end. I'll know who made a comment. Let's see. Hopefully I can just do what I want to do right here. And like that. So coming right up, we have Joy to the chilly here in Portland right now. And so we're just going to roll through this Chiron as it goes. And I hope that people enjoy what's happening here. So let's see if this works. It should be just fine. All right. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'm glad that I finally figured out how to. It involved Cook Pro that I have stopped using, but I just started using a couple days ago. So I'm going to try this. Let's see. Where was we? There's where we was. I wonder if there's a way for me to, let's see. What does that do? Fit to page. No, that's not what we want. Okay. Well, we're just going to do it this way, just like this. All right, welcome back to the music. 1985 from Moshova summer camp, Camp Moshova, which is down near the DC, Maryland area. And it's from my youth group, Habunim, that I've been a part of for most of my life. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine. Yeah, he always had some mighty fine wine, singing joy to the world. All boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. The king of the world, I'll throw away the cars and the bars and the wars, and I'll make sweet love to you. Yeah, I'll make sweet love to you, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me, joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. Yeah. I'm going to send that one out to Marty Mallon, who passed away this past year. He's a wonderful friend and chaver. I lived with him on workshop in Israel for some time, and I don't know, he just came to mind just now. So this is an old favorite at the camp that I went to. That would be singing, and they're also in a Sharon that I uploaded to the Habonim alumni group if you happen to be watching from there, which I hope somebody is. That'd be kind of fun. Old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had a little cat that wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give that away. Where's the cat, by the way? We actually have a cat now. It's a new thing. He tried and he tried to give that cat away. He gave it to a man going far, far away. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. The man around the corner swore he'd kill that cat on sight. He loaded up his shotgun with nails and dynamite. He waited and he waited for that cat to come around. 97 pieces of a man is all that they found. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. They just couldn't stay away. He gave it to a boy with a dollar note, told him for to take it up to the river in a boat. He tied a rope around its neck, it must have weighed a pound. Now they drag the river for the little boy that's drowned. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Well, he gave it to a man going up in a balloon. He told him for to take it to the man up in the moon. The balloon came down about 90 miles away. Where the cat is now, well, I dare not say. Man going up in a balloon. He told him for to take it to the man up in the moon. The balloon came down about 90 miles away. Where the man is now, well, I dare not say. Told him for to take it to the one he loved the best. Still seeking. First the train hit the curve and then it jumped the rail. Not a soul was left behind to tell the gruesome tale. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Well, the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was gone away. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. This, everyone, is Louie. Louie is the cat who does keep coming back. Happy to say. He's a new addition to Louisville. We're calling the house Louisville. You want to go down? Yeah. Woo! So good. So fluffy. Well, that seems like a good ending of that song. Porque no. Now Louie won't leave. Louie's at my feet. Louie had the limelight and he enjoyed it for a moment. So there's many more lyrics to that song, but we're going to move on. My last partner and I thought of it as our song together, so I don't know if she feels that way or not, but I always did. Nice environmental song. Anyway, feel free to sing along. Big Yellow Taxi. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Took all the trees, put them in a museum, and they charge all the people just always seem to go that they don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Hey, farmer, put away the DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, but leave me the birds and the bees. Singing, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi came and took away my old man. Singing, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Ooh, ba 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 ba. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Pretty song. Apropos song. I do a lot of things to try to keep them from paving paradise. Let's see. The next song is called Paradise by John Prine, but the type of this is so hard to read that I'm going to have to pass along and go on to Mountain Dew. It's a fun song. It's a very long one too. We'll see how much of this we do. I'll hush of my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Uncle Mort, he got sawed off and short. See, my Uncle Phil's got a still on the hill where you lay down $1 or $2. Well, you may go round the bend, but you'll come back again for that good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. Fill up my jug for that good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Uncle Mort's got kind of sawed off and short, and he measures about 4'2". But he feels like a giant if you give him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Uncle Jake, he got bit by a snake, and the doctors all said he was through. But they took out his heart and replaced it with a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Uncle Jack is a sex maniac, and he'd do anything for a screw. But he'd give up a leg any time of the day for that good old Mountain Dew. Well, I've never seen this one before. Well, my Uncle Lou is a religious Jew. That good old Mountain Dew, with its fragrance so rare it starts to fill up the air, you know that they're just about through. So pucker up your lips and take a few sips of that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew. And I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Well, the fragrance so rare starts to fill up the air. You know that they're just about through. So pucker up your lips and take a few sips of that good old Mountain Dew. My brother Bob, he's an old yellow dog, and the tricks it can do are few, but it'll lift up its leg if you feed it a keg of that good old Mountain Dew more. Well, my Auntie June's got a brand new perfume, and it has such a sweet smelling hue. Oh, but was she surprised when she had it analyzed? It was good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. If you give up my jug to that good old Mountain Dew, for that good old Mountain Dew. Well, all right. Well, that's fun. That makes me think, why don't I actually have something to drink? That's a good idea. And by the way, if you happen to be listening while this is happening and you want to share it, maybe I'll do it again. I actually haven't done it in quite a while. So here's to the end of 2021. stuff that happens when you're performing. The mucus loosens up. All right. Well, we did Mountain Dew. God, I almost wish I could offer you choices and give you a chance to vote on things. But instead, we're just moving along. We're on page 6. And this is a song called Dear Abby by John Prine, who passed away in the last couple of years, sadly. Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out and my rights are all wrong. My friends, they all tell me they're no friends at all. Won't you write me a letter, won't you give me a call? Signed, unhappy, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Signed, Dear Abby, my fountain pen leaks. My wife hollers at me and my kids are all freaks. Every side I get up on is the wrong side of bed. If it weren't so expensive, I wish I were dead. Signed, bewildered, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Signed, Abby. You won't believe this, but my stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. My girlfriend, she tells me it's all in her head, but my stomach, it tells me to write you instead. Sign, noisemaker, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Signed, Dear Abby. So a key to many of these songs that we would sing at camp, now I'm starting to realize, is that the younger kids probably wouldn't get some of the funny little innuendo things, but the older kids did. Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girl would ever get caught. We were just sitting in the backseat, just shooting the breeze with sign, just married, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Signed, Dear Abby. It's a fun tune. My, I think that's the one, the Puget Sound Guitar Workshop, where I spend many, many days of my life, as many as I can, is having a New Year's Eve gathering this year. And I think 23 of us so far are playing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I intend to be there. I may be somewhere with actual people. We'll see. Let's see. Free to be you and me. I don't know that song. My brother probably does. So maybe we can have him do that. This is one. Let's see if I can pull this off. Long Black Veil. This was one, actually, that I remember good friends at Camp Moshova playing, and it wasn't one that was played at Galil all that much. Someone's killed beneath the town hall light. There was few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer ran looked an awful lot like me. Not a word, though it meant my life. For I've been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills with a long black veil. She visits my grave where the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffolds are high and eternity near. She walks in the crowd. She curses my bones. Not very nice. She walks these hills with a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows but me. I know. Okay, coming right along. See if anyone has said anything. I can't tell from here, I think. So there you go. Can't tell how it looks, especially, and on. But I'm having fun. Hopefully you're having fun too. So this is a fun Hebrew song. It's called Aniva Ata, and this is one of the only songs actually that I know without looking at the words. And the words that I'm looking at are in Hebrew and English, and it's transliterated. So let's see, it sounds a little like this. Let me just give a little tuning check here for my own proof that I care about how the guitar is tuned, which I do. Even just for just make it right for Louie. I've just been getting some great inspiration while I've been playing tonight, by the way. I think I've been wanting to do a guitar camp in Oregon for a long time, but also a virtual one. We worked just fine, and I think I'm going to give that a shot in the new year. Feel free to hold me accountable. Somebody. This is a really nice beer. It's Hazy Little Thing IPA from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company in Chico, California. Oh, and Mills River, North Carolina. Interesting. Anyway, I like hazy IPAs. Did you have some? Guess I'm visiting. So it goes like this. It says, the most popular song in Israel in 1971. Well, very good. Here, maybe it will come back. I'll sing it in English too so you can hear the words. אני ואתה נשנה את העולם. אני ואתה אז יבוא כבר כולם. אמרו את זה קודם לפניי, לא משנה, פה 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 פה. אני ואתה נשנה את העולם. אני ואתה נשנה זה מההתחלה. יהיה לנו רע, אין דבר זה לא נורא. אמרו קודם לבנה, לא נשנה בפפפפה, אני ואתה נשנה את העולם. You and I shall change the world, and everyone will join us. Because you and I shall change the world. I'm going to read those lyrics because I haven't figured out how to connect them with the music yet. You and I shall change the world. Then everyone will join us. It's been said before, but who cares? Because you and I shall change the world. You and I shall try to start from the beginning. I think that's what ended up getting it into the whole movement at that time. Let's see. Um, there's more Hebrew songs. Oseh Shalom. I tend to think of that as when it's sung on Shabbat. And here's Hodu La Sultan. Yep. And then no, the next one is Shalom Yerushalayim Shel Zachav. That's or Al Kol Eleh. That's a really pretty song. But I'm going to keep going because I know there's a song coming up that people have been asking for. Ooh, I'm going to do this one. We've got Roland Columbia. Someone was just commenting on a post I did about Woody Guthrie. I'm going to sing this song because here it is. I think it's neat. These Shiranim, the songbook, and really ones that just people love to sing and felt passionately about, made it into the book each year. So some of these have been sung by our people for 10, 50 years. And this one's called Roll on Columbia, and I live just a few miles from the Columbia. So this one's for me and ours, all the people who lived here over the years. It's an amazing place. Let's see. Let's see if I know it. Green Douglas firs where your waters cut through. Down your wild mountains and canyons she flew. Canada northwest to the ocean so blue. It's roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Your power is turning our darkness to dawn and killing all the salmon while it does. So let's get rid of the dams on the Columbia. Yeah, I think we're going to stop there. That one needs rewriting. But this one, maybe this is where I should end. Yeah, this may be the ending. This next bit of text that I'm reading from has really got an interesting font, so that's part of the challenge. Sometimes she lives in the country. Sometimes she lives in the town. Sometimes I take a great notion to jump in the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night. I asked your mother for you. She told me that you were too young. I wish to the Lord I'd never seen your face. I'm sorry you ever was born. Irene, good night. my dreams. I love Irene, God knows I do. I love her till the streams run dry. But if that girl turns her back on me, I'll wish that she's always alive. Oh, oh, I'll take some morphine and die. The other Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Now Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. Gonna take a little stroll downtown. That's the verse that I like. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, you sex machine. I'll see you in my dreams. We sometimes put that in there. Stop your rambling, stop your gambling. Stop staying up all late at night. Go home to your wife and your children and sleep by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Good night, Irene, you sex machine. I'll see you in my dreams. Yeah. Well, part of me wants to call it a night. Another part of me is like, this might be a significant moment just to keep playing and push through. You know, a thing that's going through my mind is it would be fun to do this with some friends. So if you feel like joining me on an evening where we swap songs for people or for ourselves. My last year, New Year's Eve was that. I'm going to do that a little bit this year, but I got to see a part two actually. Maybe that's happening. We'll see. Let's see. Walking down the line. Who wrote this? I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Well, I'm walking down the line. My feet will be a-flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal, and she ain't feeling well. When she's better, only time will tell. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line, my feet will be a-flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. Saw the morning light. Saw the morning light. And it ain't to get to sleep. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line, feet are feeling fine. Tell you about my troubled mind. Got my walking shoes, it's true. Got my walking shoes. Got my walking shoes, and I ain't gonna lose. I believe I got the walking blues. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line, feeling fit of flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. Here's one that's apropos for many. Money comes and goes. My money comes and goes. And it rolls and it flows and it rolls and it flows out the holes in the pockets of my clothes. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line, the feet are be a-flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line, my feet are feeling flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. Yeah, I also love to play lead guitar. If anyone out there ever wants to collaborate I would love to find people to play more lead. So A1 here that's coming up, and I don't know it well enough. Oh, it might be the last song on this Chiron. It's called Say Diggy Duncanson Fry. And I'll just read it because that looks like a great place to finish up. Ooh, me and Louie. Louie will also be part of. Come on, Louie. No, don't. Oh, yes. Oh, Diggy Duncanson Fry. I think as I please, and this gives me pleasure. My conscience decrees this right I must treasure. My thoughts will not cater to duke or dictator. No one can deny. Diggy Duncanson Fry. Are you wanting to be free? Why don't you be free? Here you go. Down into the day. Diggy Duncanson Fry, my thoughts freely flower. Diggy Duncanson Fry, my thoughts give me power. No hunter can track them, no scholar can map them. No one can deny Diggy Duncanson Fry. Burst free like blossoms in season. Foundations will crumble and structures will tumble. Free people will cry, Digga Duncanson Fry. Free people will cry, Digga Duncanson Fry. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for watching for a moment or two, indulging me with and my cat love. So this cat is just this delicious thing. If I pick him up gently and just don't make a big deal of it, you'll get a chance to be with him for a moment. He's very healing and fluffy. Louie, say hi to the people. What's going on here? Anything? Yeah, there are people out there. They're watching. They would love to feel your love. This little animal is just a loving character. I really like living with Louie. I've been a pet do this another night, hopefully, or day. I haven't live streamed in a while and felt very good to do that. Sometimes I also live stream chess games. If you like to play chess, come find me on chess.com. Yeah. Well, looks like Louie wants to say goodbye. Bye!